Welcome to First Level Training, the Firearms Education Center and School of Personal Defense, with another video short. Today we're not going to be talking about firearms or firearms safety or firearms education. We're going to be talking about missing children and kidnappings. One of my clients sent me a video on the rise of child abductions in the U.S. So I did some research, and the findings were alarming. It blew my mind. So I figured I'd do a video about it, just to make you aware of what's going on out there. So every 40 seconds, a child goes missing somewhere in the United States. There are more than 460,000 missing children each year. Of those missing children, almost 1,500 of those are kidnappings. So how many children are kidnapped each year? There are approximately 1,435 kidnappings each year, and this number is an estimate. However, as not every case gets reported, especially as it pertains to a family member abduction, these numbers are going to be higher. How many kids are kidnapped by family members? A family member abduction is the taking or concealing of a child under the age of 17 against the person's legal rights. Family members abduct children in 1,230 of the total kidnapping cases. How many kids are kidnapped by strangers? A stranger abduction, also known as a non-family member abduction, is the result of a stranger taking or luring a child under the age of 17. Of that 1,435 kidnappings per year, 205 were non-family member abductions. What's the most common age group of traditional stranger kidnappings? Well, females between 12 and 17 were the most commonly abducted group. Among those females, a majority of them did not live with two parents, either biological or adopted. How many children abducted by strangers make it home safely? About 90% of children abducted by strangers make it home safe and sound. What is the most common age of an abducted child? Children aged 12 and over are the victims of kidnappings in more than 80% of the cases. Teen behavior and irresponsibility are often considered the culprit before officials consider abduction. This is not the case for children aged 12 and under. A younger child who has gone missing often prompts quicker reaction. What percentage of reported missing children are not actually abducted? In almost 90% of the reported missing children cases, abduction is not the issue. It is often due to miscommunication, getting lost, or children running away. How many Amber Alerts are issued each year? In 2016, 179 Amber Alerts were issued. These alerts involved 231 children. Amber Alerts are issued if a child under the age of 17 is believed to have been abducted and is suspected to be in immediate danger of injury or death. How many Amber Alerts turn out to be a hoax? In 2016, there were 8 hoax Amber Alerts. Not bad. This means either the parents falsely reported the child missing or the child reported his disappearance in an attempt to throw off law enforcement professionals. So how about runaways? How many children run away each year? As many as 2.8 million teens run away from home each year. The typical age of runaways is between 10 and 18. What percentage of runaways are female? More than 3/4 of teen runaways are female. Of the female runaways who remain homeless, as many as 20% of them end up homeless and pregnant. What percentage of teen runaways left due to physical abuse? Almost half of teen runaways left home due to some type of physical abuse, either from their own family member or in the foster care system. what percentage of teen runaways left due to sexual abuse? As many as 17% of teen runaways ran away due to unwanted sexual activity from a family member, either in their household or extended family. So how many children are reported missing each year? In 2016, now this is 4 years ago, 465,676 children were reported missing to authorities. During the same year, there were a total of 647,435 missing people. So, parents, you need to keep an eye on your kids. You need to keep your heads out of your cell phones and pay attention. With the technology available today, there's no reason for this. For just $25 to $30 and a monthly fee of about $25, you can purchase a little GPS tracker and keep tabs on your child. You might think this is an invasive way to spy on your child, but if they know why and how it keeps them safe, it's a no-brainer. This is a GPS tracking unit by a company called Family Safe. Hooks up to your cell phone, smartphone, your laptop, or your desktop. Family First GPS Tracker is one of the most inexpensive ways to know where your child is at all times, and it's cheap insurance. So for your own peace of mind, look into getting 1 or 2, depending on how many children you have. The statistics aren't going down, they're on the rise. And a lot of these statistics I gave you today are from 4 years ago. Child abductions are a parent's worst nightmare, but with a little planning, you can be assured to know where your child is at all times. Today's technology of cell phones and internet usage has made it much easier to keep track of children and get them home safely. Of course, no child, or adult for that matter, is ever out of danger. Constantly educating your children and staying aware of their surroundings can help keep your children safe with you, where they belong. I hope you found this informational. Not usually what we do here at First Level Training, but I thought it was extremely important. When clients bring up subjects like this to my attention, I feel it's important to let everyone know about certain things that are going on in the world and how to protect yourselves, keep yourselves safe. Again, we're all about education here. So keep in mind that there are things out there, okay, to keep you and your children safe from predators, from people that may do you harm. So from First Level Training, the Firearms Education Center and School of Personal Defense, thanks for watching this video. Be smart, be educated, and be safe.